This is number 5. It asks us to find an exponential function. So that's going to be in the form f of x, or it could be y equals a times b to the x power. We know in exponential functions, a is always our starting value, and b is always our multiplier. So basically, we just have to figure out our starting value and our multiplier, and then we can write our equation. So they give you this information. F of 3 is 24, which means when 3 is the input, 24 is the output. So that's a point, basically, at 324. So we could write that information like this as a point. And then there's another point at 448. And I think it's always helpful to make a table to help us figure out an exponential function. So I'm going to make an xy table. I'm going to start my first x value at 0 because we know we're going to have to find the starting value, which is the y value that goes with when x is 0. And then I'm just going to go up by 1s. And I need to get to 4 because I have an x value of 4. And then I'm going to fill in the y values I know. So 324, 448. And then I just need to figure out the multiplier. And that's pretty simple for this one because we have these two y values that are one right after the other. And the multiplier means, like, as you come down, if you think of your y values as a pattern, basically they're like a geometric sequence. What are you always multiplying by each time? So you just have to figure out what would I need to multiply 24 by that would give me 48. So like times b, 24 times b, which is our multiplier, gives us 48. And if you're not sure, you can always divide backward to figure that out. So 48 divided by 24 is 2, and so that's our multiplier. Our multiplier is 2. Now that we know the multiplier, we need to work backward to figure out our starting value. So going down the table, we multiply by 2. To go up the table, we're going to divide by 2 to go backward. So 24 divided by 2 would be 12. 12 divided by 2 would be 6. 6 divided by 2 would be 3. So 3 is our starting value. And so to write our function, we're going to have f of x equals our starting value, which we found to be 3, times our multiplier, which is 2, to the x power. So that's the equation for that exponential function.